Hi there and welcome to another Midweek Memo. Today we're doing something slightly different. We've got a podcast lined up for you and we're going to be showing you a couple of excerpts of that in the Midweek Memo. Do click on the links below to get the whole thing and to explore further this first week of keeping our balance as we think about worship. And here's a little teaser for you. Right at the end, you're going to get to find out what Stuart really wants to do in heaven and how he hopes it's going to work out. You have to listen to the end for that. So do join us for that. Couple of excerpts now from that interview and podcast. Tell us, what is worship in the most general sense?
So the way I describe it, the best way I can think of doing it anyway, is that the worship is worthship. Yeah, actually, our English word worship comes from an Old English word, worthship, which means literally to ascribe worth to something. In worship, we are giving God back the worth that He is worthy of. And it's simple, really. We worship because He is worthy of our worship. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's where it all comes from, really.
I like to think of a compass, right? And a compass, it can point in lots of different directions. The right place for a compass to point is north. And when we're worshiping, we're truly worshiping, we're seeing the Lord for who He is. That's when we are pointing our true north. That's when we're finding our true north.
Yeah, exactly.
So just on that then, so what does true worship look like? Well,
for me, the true and proper worship that God requires of us comes out of integrity. Now that's quite a churchy word, integrity. We say that quite a lot, but I suppose what we mean by that is the person that I am on a Sunday when I'm in church, is that the same person as I am in the middle of the week when somebody's just cut me off in my car, when the kids are screaming. Do you know what I mean? Am I living a life that is wholly honouring to God?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I guess the weird thing about true worship is because it's that heart attitude. On one level, we can see it because we can see how the rest of life adds up, but also on another level, you can never see true worship because the externals don't actually really let you in. There's that moment where Jesus says, these people worship me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. The point is, it looks good on the outside, but it's what's in the middle that God is really bothered about.
Exactly, because worship is a response to something that God has already done. If we're just doing it because we feel we have to, or we're just going through the motions. I mean, if worship is a task, then we need to check ourselves. That's not quite right, because worship is a gift. It's a gift from God that He has already given to us. He is a worshiping God. He is eternally in His worshipful relationship of the Trinity, and it's into that relationship that we are invited. So if it's a gift, if we're receiving it before we're able to give it back, then that's where the integrity comes in.
Well, thanks for joining us for this Midweek Memo. 2 notices as we close. Do join us this Sunday for the second in our Keeping Our Balance series. We're going to be looking at the topic of prayer and how we can be led further in that in our church family, in dependence on God. And also, don't miss next week, Tuesday evening, May the 4th, we're going to be doing our APCM, our annual meeting at 8 p.m. on Zoom. Do join us there in order to hear what's going on in the life of the church. And we'll be having some important elections there for different positions in the church. So do make that a priority. See you soon.